Hey everyone, it's Mia, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I take my lecture notes for university. I just thought this video might be interesting since I don't take notes on paper and I don't use a laptop either. It's like sort of an in-between. So yeah, if you want to see how I take my notes on an iPad, then keep on watching. So just for a quick overview, I've got the newest iPad Pro. It looks like this. Obviously I've got a cover on it, and this cover I've got is also a keyboard, so I can type if I want to. I guess I'll be using the keyboard a bit more when it comes to like writing essays and things. So yeah, when you open it up it looks like this, and then you can put it like that. Yeah, I have it like this if I'm looking at something or watching something, but then when I'm writing I just take it off of the stand and I just put it like that and write flat on the surface. And the app that I use to take notes is Notability. I know I've heard things about like OneNote, Notability, a few others, but I just watched some YouTube videos about Notability and it looked really good, so I just got that one. It is £12 I think, but obviously it's so worth it if I'm at uni for at least 3 years and I use it every single day. So yeah, it's definitely a really good investment, like £12 for this app. And all the iPads work pretty much the same. Like there's obviously different iPads and there's 2 different Apple Pencils, but they're literally the same. Like everything I'm showing in this video you can do on any iPad, like it's not specific to mine. Also, I will link down below the original video I watched that like inspired me to get an iPad pretty much, and I will link a video comparing the different iPads. And just before I start, I'll just quickly say why I chose this way of taking notes rather than a laptop or paper. And the main reason why is because doing handwritten notes on an iPad combines the benefits of both a laptop and handwritten notes for me, because I like handwriting my notes because it makes me learn things. Like that's how I study for exams and everything like that. I literally just write things out and it like goes in my brain. But then also you don't have the disadvantage of paper where you've got like files and files of notes and you have to like flick through them all, find which ones you want. It's a bit hard to like erase things, change things around. The best thing about having it on here is you can edit everything. Also, I have all my notes categorised in folders on the Notability app, so I can easily just go to my module, go to lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, stuff like that. So I just find it really useful. Obviously you can back it all up onto the cloud or whatever. I need to do that actually, I haven't done that yet. I can airdrop things to my phone if I want it on there. And I thought I'd wait a few weeks into university to make this video, and I've been here for like... I've been using this every day for like over a month and I love it. I would highly recommend. Just for reference, the degree I'm doing is economics, so the notes that you'll see are economics notes. I've got a mix of maths and then like wordy economics, if you know what I mean. But this video is not about economics at all, it's just about how I take the notes, so it's just relevant to anyone really. But yeah, so if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below, and let's just get started. So just to show you the basics of the program, I open up a new note, use an off-white colour for the background, and I choose the thinnest lined paper size. And my usual pen settings are the constant thickness, and I write in black. And here I'll just show you what it looks like when you write in the pen that's not constant thickness. So it sort of like changes. Also, just ignore everything I'm writing throughout this video. I literally like didn't know what to write, so it's all random. And then this is the thinnest pen size. And then sometimes I write in different colours if I'm doing definitions or things I want to remember, or just little tangents. I'll draw arrows and write in a different colour. This is how you do the split screen, so I'll use this if I want to get the lecture notes up on my iPad as well as seeing them on the screen, or if I'm doing a worksheet, then I'll get up the worksheet and copy the questions out, things like that. Or you can have the Safari just as a tab on top of the Notability app. So I'll start off with the maths notes. So this is particularly useful for maths just because of all the symbols and things. It's hard to type on a laptop. And for equations, I often use this tool where you hold down when you've written a line and it sort of makes it perfectly straight. And it's also really useful when I'm drawing graphs because you just draw the line, hold down, and it makes it a straight line. And I usually use different colours for the graphs to differentiate between the lines. And to do the dotted lines across to the axes, I just use the partial rubber tool. I usually highlight things that are important, like formulas or things to remember, in yellow. And sometimes I draw boxes around things as well. And you can just draw a box and hold down and it creates like a perfect square or rectangle. And then things that I don't know, I highlight in pink. So say if I didn't know what marginality was, I highlight it, and then when I've got time, I look it up, and you can just copy and paste definitions into here. So where I'm doing it at the moment, there's obviously not really space to put a definition, but I'm just showing you as an example. And I usually change the font to Courier. That's my favourite one. And here's an example of where I've used different colours in partial differentiation, I think this is. I don't even know. Partial derivatives. Yeah, so I just do the different parts of the equation in different colours. You can also highlight a section of writing and change the colour. So I do this a lot because I'm just so fussy and I love things to look neat and organised. So I often change colours, things like that. And then you can also select a specific area like I've done here and change it to a different colour. And in graphs, I often do this thing where I like highlight a section using an outline. And here I've done the same sort of thing with an equation, written the different types of equation, different sections of the equation in different colours. This is a really cool tool where you can change your writing into text. So it's good if you want to copy and paste it somewhere or give someone your notes, or if your handwriting's not that good, you could just make it all into text. I don't really do this though. And then the last thing is where I type notes. So for some reason I've got into the habit of typing all my law notes. I'm not really sure. I think it was just I was tired in one of the law lectures and I started typing, and then now I just type all my law notes. So yeah. You can obviously highlight the writing, the typing, as well as the writing. And yeah, as I said, I usually type in the font Courier. So as for like what sort of notes I take, I literally just write down everything on the slides that I think is relevant and what the lecturer says. So here's an example of some more of my law notes. I have combined typing and writing in these. So yeah, as you can tell, I sort of just make a lot of bullet point style notes and little arrows towards things. And yeah, I like to try and show different sections in my notes. And this is the last thing I'll show. It's basically I make shopping lists on here, and then you can airdrop it to your phone. So obviously I won't have my iPad when I'm in the supermarket. So I've literally just airdropped it to my phone, as you can see in the bottom left corner. And there it is, I've got it on there. So thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below. I will link down below some more like videos about iPads and things if you're interested further. But yeah, hope it was just interesting to see what I do to take my notes at uni. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!